YouTube, what's up? It's your boy 360 Jeezy. I did a big transformation in this video. This guy came in with a head full of hair, wanting to take it all off, and I did a burst taper. Came out real nice, real clean. So if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It's your boy 360 Jeezy. Stay tuned. Alright YouTube, using my Andes Masters, I got my 4-guard on and I'm going against the grain. Alright, I'm using my Andes Masters strictly because it takes off a lot of hair at one time. I don't want to use my fast feeds because it will snag, and you know the fast feeds don't really take off too much at once without it actually pulling the hair. So if you have Andes Masters, if you have BGRCs or any detachable clippers, those clippers are best for taking down a lot of bulk at one time. So that's why I'm using my Andes Masters. I'm gonna start this taper off with the bald line using my Andes Slimline Pro LIs. Now, the reason why I'm putting it in such a weird way is because this is a burst taper. This is how I started off. I kind of dig in the middle and make this kind of, I usually do a triangle, but you know, it doesn't really matter how, in what shape you put it in, as long as you kind of like leave hair on the outside lines, if I make sense. What you see me doing right now is putting in a kind of, you know, an oval shape. So that's how I'm going to create the first line. Again, this is a burst taper. Using my Andes shavers, I'm going to create another transition. I'm not really balding out the entire bald spot, but I'm just, you know, digging in a little bit just to create another transition. Right now, I got my lever open and I'm using my corners to go around the shape that I set my bald line. When doing this burst taper, you guys want to make sure you use your corners, because using the full blade will cut off too much in areas you don't want cut off. Right now, I got my 1-guard open and I'm doing the same exact thing, using my corners, setting my blend about an inch. With the 2-guard open, doing the same thing. This is kind of a flick out motion because I just kind of wanted everything to blend from the top. Using the 3-guard open, again, I'm just creating a little bit more of a transition, knocking off the bulk from the top, just so everything could be smooth. Dropping back down to my 1-guard close, I'm softening up that middle line. This is not going to take out the line, this is just going to soften it up so it's easy to come behind it with the next guard. Using the zero guard close and a flick out motion, flick out the middle line. Now with the lever closed, using your corners, not attacking the outside curve line, you're kind of going from the inside out. In a flick out motion, just blend out that bottom line. Alright you guys, I showed you the left side, so I'm going to speed this side up. No need to, be repetitive and show you guys the same exact thing on both sides, so let's go ahead and speed this up. Working my way towards the back, I'm using my lever close and setting in my ball line, going up about 1 inch, making sure everything is straight. Using the Andes shavers, I'm balding out a portion of the bottom, just making sure everything is real bald at the bottom to create another transition. Now with the lever open, go up about 1 inch and set in that guideline and make sure everything is even, neat, and just be as straight as possible. With the one guard open, go up about another inch and make sure everything is straight and neat. Now with the two guard open, go up about another inch and just, make sure everything is even and neat. I keep saying that because I can't stress it enough, because being neat about putting in your blends will really determine the outcome of the fade. Now with the 3 guard in like a flick out motion, just kind of knock off that extra bulk at the top. Right now I got my one guard open and I'm kind of blending in the transition from the 2 to the 3 and making sure it all blends in evenly. I'm gonna drop down, close the lever, and try to soften up that middle line. With the zero guard closed in that flick out motion, flick out the middle line. Right now I'm stretching the skin, making sure that it comes out easier, because sometimes when you don't stretch the skin, it's kind of harder to take out that middle line. So when you stretch the skin, it makes it easier for you to actually get what you're going for. Now with the lever closed, knock out that bottom line. Using my Andes Slimline Pro LIs, I'm gonna line up my client curve area. The reason why I'm doing this with these clippers and not my GTX is because the trimmer is really small, and it's nice for working in smaller areas, and you could get a real nice C shape using these clippers. Right now I'm switching clippers and I'm using the Andes Modified GTX. The reason why I'm using these is because the front line is a long area, and you need a wide blade to really minimize how many times you line your client up. So the wider the blade, the less times you're gonna have to keep going over the area. You know what I mean? It takes up a lot of ground basically. Alright, this is a dope technique that you guys can use. I'm basically using my shears and I'm cutting off that overhang that some straight hair clients have. It makes the cut look that much more cleaner when you knock off the overhang. So that's basically what I'm doing with the shears right now. Alright YouTube, hold on real quick. Let me tell you guys about this client. This client came in almost close to the end of the day, right? And I was looking at him as my uncle was talking to him. I was like, man, he got a lot of hair on his head. Like, this would be a good film. Like, so I was like, yo, hold on real quick. Like, let me set you up a time. Let me wake up earlier and block out a full hour for you so we could do this film. So he was like, all right, it's all good, man. Just, you know, get me in, take care of me. So I ended up waking up early at 8 o'clock, an hour before we opened, and, you know, doing this film. And, you know, by the end of it, man, it came out real clean. So let's go back into the video. But as you can see, this is how my client came in the shop. Can I get a drum roll, please? YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. It's your boy 360 Jeezy. To my notification gang, I see y'all. Comment in the section below. Gang, 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 gang. We in here. More videos to come. It's your boy 360 Jeezy. If you stayed to the end of this video, then you would know it's all love. It's all good. And I'm just talking to y'all like I did almost to my second last video that y'all seen. And I really like the fact that, you know, you guys stayed to the end. So this is basically a shout out to everyone that basically stayed. So if you're here again, please let me know that you're still here, because, you know, these one-on-ones really allows me to connect with you guys on a one-on-one basis. Do you guys feel that though? Do you feel that? Alright? It's your boy 360 Jeezy though. But I'm out of here. But I know you guys, okay, I know you guys, you know, you, okay, all right. I'm out of here though. Peace.